So, okay. Okay. Can you guys please introduce yourselves in the chat, please? I need to know what is the core of this group. You can give two information or two details. I already know your names, so just give what is your current role and what are you looking for. What is your current role? Anticipated. Okay. Okay, Pawan is a senior RPA developer and looking for UI path architect role. Okay. Looking for solution architect, Ram. Okay. Support role, looking for a developer role. Okay. Harsha, which role are you in currently? Performance tester. I'm looking to transform as an RP developer. Got it. Yes, sure. Understandable. Intern RP developer. Okay. Finance, working as a fresher in small organization or as RP developer. Signed a bond. So, Praveen, you're doing a good job. Don't worry, even if you have signed a bond, that's absolutely fine. Edgonlo, maybe you need to check your filters of your video. Okay. Looking for 8 years experience in UiPath and SQL. Okay. My current role is RPA developer with around 1.6 package. Okay, understanding that most of you here are already either in RPA developers or one or two members who are starting yourselves as freshers. Understandable. Now I'll take this session in different way. It's not directly on. I'll just go with Notepad plus plus. Sharing my screen. Let me know once you're able to see it. Can you see the screen?
Yes, your skin is visible.
Yes, Vedant.
Okay. So let me divide the current roles of an RPA developer according to their experience. Then we will try to understand how to prepare a better structured resume as well as which is aligned to your project roles as well as your career path. The heads up, I need to drop off at um, 8:55. So any questions that you have, please post them in the chat and will not be able to spend after 1 hour. It should be within this 1 hour to answer any question. Okay, there can be multiple roles of an RP developer. So for an RP developer, we can have a fresher or intern or junior developer. Okay. The next role comes as a developer. Next role is senior developer. And next role is lead. So it can be RPA lead or RPA support lead. Okay. And the next one is maybe you can take senior lead, senior RPA lead. Okay. Next one comes solution architect. And the next one comes a program manager. Along with this, there are other, so all these are technical roles. There are also something called as RPA functional roles. So one of it is business analyst, not specifically for a RPA structure, but we will have a separate Scrum Master who will try to manage and try to lead the development or the Scrum. So these are the major roles that we normally see in any kind of RPA developer zone or RPA zone. Okay. Now here something that you must understand and that you must think is a person who is starting their career with 0 years of experience can be treated as a fresher or intern. Someone who is having around 6 months to 1 year can be taken as a developer, and more than 1 year or 2 years, nearly 2 years, taken as senior developer. Again, a lead is some kind of a role. It will not be given only based on your experience, but also based on your capability in understanding and learning about people management skills and understanding how people will work. And even though you have 8 to 10 years of experience, it doesn't mean that you will definitely be given a lead role. You will be senior developer role. That's the reason I mentioned greater than 2 years. Anything greater than 2 years, if you're working, then you will be treated as senior developer role. So here, RPA support lead, you are expected to work at least 3 years of RPA development and knows people management. Okay. So major role is trying to understand your team and trying to get work done with them and trying to communicate, being an effective speaker or effective communicator. Okay. So senior RPA lead is again, if you are already a lead, for at least 2 years, you can treat as one greater than 1 year. Okay. Now a solution architect role is a bit different. You need to understand infrastructure of RPA. You need to understand what are the available resources for development. You should be able to do program planning or solution planning, designing, in some cases, you may create some frameworks. Okay. So whereas a program manager is more towards a customer focused role. Creating or creating new businesses, or you can also tell creating new opportunities or bringing in new opportunities for all the above members like developer. So if there is a project, there will be a program manager and identify issues in the team. So this is not a code issue that I'm talking about. It's about people management more. So if you see, only a developer role will be more of a development part. If you go or grow in your career, you will be managing people more. So understand communication skills as well as interpersonal skills and soft skills are important as you grow in your career. It's not only about the development of the code. Okay. Now, along with this, a business analyst understand the requirements, create meetings with clients or SME. SME is for subject matter expert. Creation of documentation. So here, major documentation that he will create is step document. And the second one is PDD, which is process definition document or process design document. Okay, so this is the major role. And also, so remember, a business analyst main role is majorly to communicate effectively to the customers regarding either the solution or problem, whatever team is facing. His role will be to communicate effectively with customers, because customers are the ones who are paying us. Uh, it doesn't seem to be good if a developer who is not able to speak properly to make him interact with the customers or clients directly. So a business analyst role comes majorly with the requirement gathering and understanding the process, and he is like a bridge between our development community as well as the business team. A developer team as a business team. Now, Scrum Master role is again a bit different. He is more focused on effective implementation of the current process, are they identify roadblocks, and validating user requests, or you can also tell managing a team or planning for team. Maybe you can tell, is the current team enough for the work that is anticipated to be done? And if not, how many members do we need? And are they anyone who are taking on leaves? And if they're taking leaves, then will the work be affected? So all these activities, other than a BA role, as well as a, so you can treat a Scrum Master as your person who is conducting meetings regularly for you, and all the members who are in the call they will be able to communicate with the Scrum Master, and Scrum Master need to maintain what's happening in the team. So that is a major role. So right now, this meeting, we will be working majorly on the development as well as business roles on how to write an effective resume on these roles, not with the Scrum Master role. I'm not a very good person to uh, tell about Scrum Master role. So let's go with this. So when you are working as a developer with 1 to 2 years or 3 years or greater than 2 years, what do you think is expected to be in your resume? Can you please add that in the chat? Let me just see that. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes. So can I say something?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, like we are explained about by like overall experience and life journey. Like here it is, which type of process we have developed in projects and mentioned in the resume. And after that, we have done to something personal data. And these are the basic things. And then the certification tools and which tools we are working with the using RPA OCRs, which OCRs we have working APIs. So we have mentioned this type of details in resume.
Got it. Now, other than that, there is one important activity that you must complete or you must do ahead of going to your interview. One such thing is completing certifications.
Yes.
And certifications not from anywhere else. Majorly, we are focused on UiPath Academy. Okay. Remember that people are looking for certifications from UiPath Academy, but not from anywhere else. Like, okay, you have completed some certification from Udemy or Coursera. Like if there is certification that's completed, the others who are seeing your certification must also know what is there in that certification, because there can be just a write line or a log line and there will be a 30-minute script for it. And if you have completed it and if you're telling that I have completed developer certification, that doesn't make any sense. So there should be some standard on what you are completing for your certifications. So is my screen visible, or are you still seeing
Yes,
notepad?
yes. It is no seeing notepad.
Yes, see notepad.
Seeing only notepad? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, what about now?
Now Zoom.
Now it is
Issue.
visible.
Zoom
Okay,
it is
done.
showing.
Yeah, got it. So let's go with UiPath Academy. Okay. And so what I will do is for each and every role that we have, what certifications do we need to complete? Okay. Program manager. So remember that if you are growing in your career path or if you are going as a lead, it definitely meant that you need to complete the previous certifications along with this certification. Okay. You cannot directly go and say that I'm a solution architect, so I will do only solution architect certification. That doesn't bring or that doesn't make any help for you. Rather than that, you need to complete all the previous certifications, then you need to go with solution architect certification. Okay. There are learning plans that we have. Now, don't go with citizen developer if you are planning for a developer role. Citizen development is for someone like a business users who are trying to learn RPA, not for you. And RPA developer fast track is for the people. Open link in new tab. Let me just open that. Okay. RPA developer fast track So this is for the people who are for a developer role. So this is, if you're going for interviews, then prepare with this and go. Okay. Now, for a fresher, you can check with RPA starter. Okay. And then once RPA starter is completed, go in this sequence only. Don't just mismatch or jumble the sequence. RPA developer, and then you can go with RPA starter, and then go with RPA developer. RPA developer foundation. So yeah, RPA developer foundation. You need to think about two things: RPA developer foundation as well as RPA developer foundation. If you are joining in new, then this will be enough. Like if you are keeping an experience of 1 to 2 years, then this will be enough. This is for fresher, and solution architect role is for solution architects. So as I have said, you need to have an understanding or certifications of all the above certifications along with this. If you complete only solution architect certification, that doesn't bring any value. Okay. This is RPA solution architect certification. Next. Now, along with this, there is something called as, this is RPA continuous learning. I would suggest this to be completed by all the developers and leads. This contains about AI services, what are the new implementations that you have, all these details. So this should be done by a lead, at least a senior developer. Okay, next. And who else do we need to add? For program manager, again, there is no need to learn all these things. A program manager works on a different level. So program manager role should be on the implementation part. So he must complete business foundation, RP analyst role. You need to understand what is the analyst role for program manager and how the activities will work, and as well as automation explorer. If we have a knowledge on the above activities, that's fine. But I would not recommend a program manager to be doing all these things. He goes on a different role. Now, business analyst role again is a bit different from the above roles. So you need to complete these two, RP business analyst and explorer. Along with that, you also need to learn, okay, implementation manager. So this implementation manager is for both. I think program manager, it will help us here. Okay. And citizen developer is not required. Starter is not required. So if you are a tester, there are also testing roles that are available. You can treat tester on par with the developer roles. So if you are a tester and if you want to go to RPA, then these two roles will help you, or these two certifications will help you. Test foundation, manager foundation. Okay. Yedikonlu, one quick question or suggestion. Are you there?
Yes, tell me.
So we cannot continue beyond next 1 minute or 2 minutes. So what
Okay.
we will do is I will send a meeting invite. There is Teams link for
Okay.
our 30-day connect.
Okay.
So team, I recommend and suggest you to go ahead, register and join in that meeting, because you will be now here you are seeing what you need to understand. There you will be able to see what is required for interviews and all. So sorry to stop in between, but this 1 hour role, we are able to complete what kind of certifications are required and what is expected for each and every role. So that's what we were able to complete. But again, we'll conduct one more session, maybe next week or the upcoming week, and we will check on what each and every role should have in their resumes. Okay. Is that okay? Please
Yeah,
give me
okay.
okay,
Okay.
yes.
Yes, it's okay.
I have
Okay.
one question.
Yes, go ahead, please.
So you have mentioned two certifications in the tester role, right? Since
Correct.
so should we project as a RPA tester? Is it the right?
You can project, because there are new roles that are coming in, and RPA test development tester role and test developer roles. So these are also developer roles, but on the testing part.
Okay. So we are learning
Okay.
UiPath Academy, right? That should be fine for this tester role, right?
Yes.
Requirement.
So all the requirements that I have given for you, or all the sessions that I have given for you, are free, and they are from Academy, and they are valid.
Okay.
Okay. Please share this notepad. Sure, I will share this notepad. I'll share it to Edukondlu and he will be able to share it. Or let me just give it. Let me just.
Can I say something?
With me?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yes, like I have a 4.4 years all over IT experience and relevant Blue Prism experience in 3.7 years. But in
Okay.
that kit, I have a searching a job, but there is no cleared my interview.
So for Blue Prism, we don't have jobs, or there are no jobs in the market, no extensive jobs in the market. You need to change your resume to UiPath. Even you don't have opportunities for automation anywhere. There are no more opportunities for automation anywhere.
Yeah,
If you
excuse me.
have, yes, go ahead.
Yeah, when it was starting from,
What is starting from?
like the sessions and all.
Just join. I'm going to share a link. Give me a second. I'm still sharing the screen.
Yeah, no.
Okay, just a second. Okay. So
One
everyone
question.
go ahead and click on the link. I'm disabling chat for everyone. So use that chat and then join in that link directly. So our last question I'm going to take, please go ahead. I need to go jump on a different call.
Yeah, this link is related to the project training or just
Yes, project training. So this is on my training part, paid training. That's not at all related to this free session. But if you
okay.
want to continue and join over there, you can join. Okay. And by the way, I'm also sharing job roles and certifications notepad. So take that up. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. So share the link, register. And as soon as you register, there will be a meeting link shared with you. Check in your spam folders and join. So I'm stopping the recording here, Konlu.
Yeah, okay. Like there is a free sessions in your
Why
yeah,
is
see, it is a free session
everyone, you can join that session and we can continue that. There also we can going to discuss about this continued session.
దాని మీనింగ్ ఇట్లా
Okay, fine.
చదువురా అది చూడ కేవడి చూడ మా గురు కూడా పోయాడ ఆఫీస్ కాడికి ఓ ల్యాప్టాప్ ఇచ్చాడు రా నేను అప్పుడు ఎప్పుడు చదువురా ఇప్పుడు కొట్ట
Excuse me.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Where the link was provided, did you
But-
get?
Yeah, link is there in the chat. You can join.
Fine, fine, fine.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Guys, please go on mute.
Yes, I muted all the people. You can go ahead. You are in mute. Vajrang, you are in mute.
Thank you. So this is the second session, probably on how to write an RPA resume. In the first session, we mostly covered, or the time was sufficient only to cover what are the certifications that we need and what are the roles and how good we need to keep those certifications with respect to academy, where we need to get them. So that's what we have checked on. If you haven't checked it, link will be posted later. Please go ahead and check. So this will be continuation of the previous session. Well, my name is Vajrang and I am current UiPath MVP for the year 2023. And I do have my own organization called vajrang.org. If you are if you want to go ahead and check, please go ahead and check in vajrang.org, vajrang.org. And I do kind of meetups as well as events like this to be like define and give out information regarding RPA as well as my knowledge on RPA. I would like to spend time with people like you to share enough knowledge so that when I started my career journey, I was not able to get enough information from the market. Now, if there is already enough information that I know that I can share, I'm going to do it. So that's why I am doing such events. And thank you so much for joining, everyone. Now, coming to your experiences. So this will be a short meeting, 1 hour meeting, and we have already crossed 10 minutes of the time, so we'll make things quicker. I'll just see your messages and I will just tell what changes we need. I'm reading the details. Jagdish, your experience is 1.5 years. Current package is 5. Expected is 8 to 10 lakhs package. If you're working in RPA, you can definitely get it, Jagdish. And Abhith, 19 years experience, work from home, 12.5 current package, looking for an automation role. Understood that you are not from a automation background or a technical background. If you are already, then you can easily get around 90 to 20 lakhs package with your current package. So Ronak says 6 months of experience in UiPath with student. Maybe Ronak, if you are going to a job, make sure that you complete all the certifications. So, and be ready with some projects. You will easily get started with 3.5 lakhs. But if you are exceptionally good along with Python or any other coding language, then you can like companies are providing around 6 lakhs package, starting with 6 lakhs package. I have 2 years of experience as an RPA developer. This is Mokin Bosle. As 2 years of experience as an RPA developer, and current salary is 3 lakhs and looking for a 6 lakhs. So you can target from 6 to 10 lakhs. Maybe you need to do some job shopping, but again, don't fix for 6 lakhs because with 2 years of experience, you can get more package. Pooja says, I have 3 years of experience as a RPA developer, looking for a change. Expected CTC is 7 to 8. Current CTC is 5. Look for 10. Aim for 10. Meanwhile, you'll land up around 9. That would be fine, but 7 to 8 is very less. Yes, current package is 3.5. Expected 10 LPA. With 1 year of experience, you can target, but you will land up around 6 to 8 lakhs package. That's what you can check. Yes. Rupak says 1 year, 2 months of experience, joined with 15K stipend after 3 months, and the package is 3 LPA, got a hike recently, and okay, that is 80K is the loyalty bonus, expecting a hike of 7.8. Rupak, your company is compensating you better, and if you want to stay in the current organization, and if they are going to give you enough bonuses, stay in that. If you are moving to a different organization, you will closely get around 7 to 8 lakhs package or 10 lakhs package. So it would be better to stay for at least 1 year in the current organization if you are looking for a change. Guru Raj, current package is 4 LPA, expected is 8, 8 to 10 LPA, 3.5 XPA. So I understood based on your details provided, with 3.5 years, you might not be in a technical role. If you are in a technical role, then you would be already earning 8 to 10 to 12 lakhs package, Guru. So I think if you are not into technical role, you need to learn RPA. For that, you need to spend around 90 days to 120 days is the timeline that you need to keep for yourself to continuously learn RPA. Abjit, I have 2 years of experience as an RPA developer. Current package is 7 lakhs, expected is 10 lakhs. You're earning well, Abjit, to what I see, with 2 years of experience and 15 lakhs. You're earning really, with 6 years, 15 lakhs and expected is 20 lakhs, you will be able to achieve it with your current experience if you are already into technical field or an IT field. Is technical role necessary with less salary? In technical role with less salary. Okay, then Guru, you may need to just switch immediately. You are not paid enough if you are already in a technical role. Okay, so that's the messages. Those are the messages. Keep sending your messages. I'll check those later. But I've asked each and everyone to keep a pen and paper. So we'll do some quick calculation and we'll try to find out if you are ready for an interview. That's the quick calculation that we are going to do. I would suggest everyone to please turn on your videos. That's how interaction will be much more easier and effective. And yes, I'm going to share my screen. Important part. Okay. Can you see the screen, everyone?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, Vajrang, we are able to see it.
Okay, done. Great. So if you're seeing, we already discussed on what are the dev roles, what are the functional roles, and what are the details. And from today, we are going to check on preparing your resume, how to prepare your resume, on what are the best practices we need to do to prepare your resume. So that's the major important concept that we are going to cover today. Okay. If you want to take some screenshots, go ahead and take them, but yeah. Are you ready with pen and paper? If you are ready, just hit thumbs up or give some emoji so that we can see. Okay, thank you. So these are the topics that we need to consider while we are going for an interview. And next to each topic, you will just write what is the score. There are no 0.1, 1 or 2. Whatever the points that you have, you just need to mention. If it is 2, then mention 2. If it is not, or if you're not working on it, then mention it as 0. Okay. So first question, and we'll be doing it in next. So we are taking time approach very strictly this time, so that we will not miss on the important details. So please make it faster. We will complete this in next 2 minutes, this activity in next 2 minutes. Resume, if you have completed your resume or if you think that your resume is ready, add 2 points. If not, keep 0. Okay. If you have completed basic certification, keep 2 points, else 0. No, don't keep half completed. Like, okay, I have completed half of the certification, so I will add 1 point. Don't add like. Okay. If you have completed academy advanced diploma certification, keep 2, else 0. If you know how to do GitHub or any kind of repo management, you know it completely and you worked on it, add 2 points, else 0. If you know document understanding with UiPath and if you have worked on it, add 1, else 0. If you have UiPath AA Center experience, add 1, else 0. If you have already created a PDD and you know how to do a task capture and PDD creation, and you know how to answer that, add 2, else 0. If you have already deployed some solutions into organization orchestrator or some kind of different orchestrator, in case you can tell that that's not your own orchestrator, that your community version is using now. So if you have deployed a solution, add 2, else 0. If you have completed at least 2 projects in RE framework, add 10 points, which is very important for an interview, else 0. You should not add 5 or 6. Don't add that. 10 or 0. If you know any additional programming languages, like I know Python, I know C#, I know .NET, I know Java, any programming language, at least one if you know perfectly, add 2 points, else 0. If you have monitored the bots after you deployed, you know what are the issues that can occur and you know how to do production support. If you know all these activities, then go ahead and add 2 points, else 0. If you know how to write link queries and regex expressions, add 2 points, else 0. If you have already worked on database activities, or if you have already worked on any kind of data related activities, connecting to databases, connecting to SQL or Oracle, any kind of databases. If you know those, or if you have already worked on database activities or like in your organization, like doing some querying, everything, add 2, else 0. If you know how to make API integrations, I can call APIs, I know what are the authentication methods, I know different ways of connecting an APIs. Okay. Add 2, else 0. If you know SAP automation, or if you have already worked on Citrix image-based automation or SAP automation or anything related to CV, computer vision, add 5. This also comes with terminal activities. If you already have terminal activities, even them, add 5, else 0. If you know how to work with UiPath forum, you know you have already registered on it, you're continuously checking on all the posts and you are getting some information on the details, add 1. Okay, so these are the topics and these are the points that we must consider. Now everyone go ahead and count what is the total of everything. What is the total of everything that you have added right now? Okay. Now go ahead and post it in the chat. Let's see what is your score. Okay, I'm seeing your screens. I'm seeing your scores. Rupak 21, Abhijit 14, Lavanya 18, Manoj 30, Himaja 28, Krishna 4, Ronak 7, Bright 8, Pooja 21, 11, 16. Okay. Got it. 33, 25, 15, 14. Okay. 33. Okay. So this is important for you to kind of understand where are you right now and where you should proceed in next 60 to 90 days. So keep 30 day, 60 day and 90-day period. On every 30 days, do the score on yourself. If you have mentioned something as 0, spend next 30 days on those topics. Okay. And after 30 days, do a scoring again. And after 60 days, do a scoring again. And after 90 days, do a scoring again. So if you are planning to get a job, keep a 90-day period as your RPA journey or RPA exposure experience that you need to have. This 90-day period is at most important. Maybe you can target, this is July, August, September, and October. By the end of this year, you need to be placed in a RPA job. Maybe earlier, maybe within a month or 30 days. That's enough. Now, important breakpoints here. If you got anything less than 25 points, you are not ready for interviews. Okay. If you got anything less than 25, you are not ready for interviews. Either you are lacking in the major activities, like you are lacking in the basics, certifications, or you don't know RE framework, major contender. That's what you are missing, and you are not ready for the job interviews. Even if you go for interviews, you will not be able to crack them. At least that's what my understanding is. If you are able to crack it, well and good, I'm okay with it. But on a major scale, if you are anywhere less than 25, you are not ready for the interviews. Anywhere, if you are between 25 to 31 or 30, keep it as 25 to 30. You are ready for 0 to 6 months of experience interviews, not higher than that. Okay. If you want to go for interviews and if you want to crack interviews, you need to go for fresher level interviews. And if you are telling that I'm already experienced, I cannot go for a fresher level resume, then you are not ready for the interview again. Okay. If you are above 31, you are ready for the interviews, but you don't know the use cases or you haven't attended much interviews or many interviews, and you are not able to crack them efficiently. If you are above 31 or 30, you are attending some interviews, or you are attending, at least you have attended at least one interview, but somewhere you are feeling that you are lacking that understanding of how to get a better salary or good salary, and you don't know, you need some guidance. So these are the 3 breakpoints that you must understand and identify. I hope this comes well for you. Go ahead and check out anything above or exactly 30. You are ready for the interviews. You can go ahead and attend the interviews. Out of 10, you may be able to crack 5 or 4. You may need to increase the count of successful interviews. For example, I'm able to create the first round and I'm failing in the technical round or the machine level round or coding level round. So if you are in this scenario, you will be above 31. So, okay. So that is what you will have when you are going for interviews. So don't attend for any interviews. You're not ready yet if you are less than 25% or 25 points. Okay. So that is the basic information with respect to preparing, how to how well you are ready for an interview. Now, well, the major target for us for this today's topic is how to create your resume. Okay, so the 2 points which is utmost important, these are what I normally see in a resume. Trust me, most of you might have already done this. Are you seeing the screen effectively? Is it bigger now? Can you see it? Okay. Yes, got it. Okay. Now, to what I generally see in all the resumes, these are what we will have. Career objective, projects, technologies, current role and industry, organizations, achievement, certificate, photo, media links, and hobbies. So next half an hour, we are going to discuss in detail about, again, remember, this is how to prepare your resume only. Okay. Now, how many of you think that people normally read career objective and hobbies? So these are the things that we have in each and every resume. And let's say that we need to prepare a 2-page resume, and 30% of the 2-page resume will be occupied by career objective and hobbies, which are not necessary and not needed. Because people will not read, how hard you may try. There can be something like, I need to, if I'm a fresher, I need to fill out the information, then keep them. If not required. Okay. And even in hobbies, watching TV, playing cricket doesn't comes into a technical interview hobbies. If you really want to keep them, tell them that I solve problems of UiPath forum when I'm free. That's kind of a hobby. Okay. I participate in hackathons. That's kind of a hobby. Okay. So anything, remember in this perspective. Now, I am an interviewer. I need to be impressed with your resume. You cannot keep everything that you like. You need to keep things that an interviewer likes. Interviewer should be impressed with your resume. It's not you. First, you need to be impressed by yourself. That's absolutely fine. But at the end goal, someone else must be impressed with your resume. Someone must agree that this is the person that I need to make an interview call with. And I find that this resume is good enough. If this is not something that I find in this resume, I will just reject that resume right away. If I don't find that enough keywords or enough information, I will reject that resume right away. The main reason is I don't find enough information that I need to talk with that particular person. Okay. So keep or go into the shoes of an interviewer and write a resume for an interviewer to read. Okay, you are not Ram Gopal Verma. You are not making pictures for yourself. You need to make pictures for audience. So you should be Rajmouli. Okay, you should be Rajmouli who need to make pictures for others to come and watch. They need to go ahead and watch your resume. That's a major topic here. Now, career objective. What, of course, everyone are going to be as an established player, or you need to get some great career, or you need to showcase your skills. That everyone know. Do you really need to keep it? I don't prefer, because if I remove that, I can have some extra space where if I really have some technical knowledge where I can fit in within 2-page resume. Going more than 2-page is not mandatory, is not necessary. If you really want to keep an 8-page resume or 10-page resume, we can keep it, but people will not be able to read that lengthy resume if you really want to keep. Okay, until and unless there is a very big achievement, like I got a Nobel Prize for what I have done, and I need to define each and everything about it, no need to keep. Okay, and projects. Okay, now these are the other details that we need to check with. Social media links, Don't give your Instagram, Facebook links. Okay. Mention LinkedIn if you are very active on it, and mention UiPath forum if you are very active on it. So if you go to UiPath forum and if you search my name Vajrang, you will be able to see where am I active and since past how many years I am working with UiPath. See, even this kind of filtering that I will do, most of the people also will do. Now, if you say that you are already working with some 5 years of experience in UiPath, do you think that you will not have a UiPath forum link? On the day one you logged into UiPath community, you will be having a UiPath forum link. Okay, you might be posting something on it, doesn't matter, but we will be able to see since when you are active. And if you are saying that I am working for the past 5 years, but I don't have UiPath forum link, then that's a red flag. Okay, so mention things that are important, something that is LinkedIn. And I'm talking about RPA specifically with UiPath. If you want to mention anything about Automation Anywhere and Blue Prism, check if they have anything on this forum based concept and social connect form based concept, and then add those links. Okay. Now, in this photo, I have seen people keeping some flashy backgrounds with some t-shirts and shirts with some gold, exclusive gold on it. Keep a professional resume. Keep a professional photo if required. One more way, people how they will recognize, this is one of the way how people will recognize the persons they are interviewing with. Because once they see their photo, they will actually match with your video. If I keep my photo and try to keep it at your like less than 6 months or less than 1 year photo, don't keep your 10th class or inter photo. That doesn't make any sense. Now, adding certifications are utmost important. Now, when you are coming with certifications, if you have paid certifications, well and good. If you don't have paid certifications, academic certifications will do good enough. It's better than having nothing in your resume. Okay. Keep all the academic certifications or the highest academic certification that you have achieved. Academic certifications that you can target are, if you are senior developer, okay, go for automation developer continuous learning. This is important. And if you are a lead, you can go for RPA solution architect. And if you can also go with RPA implementation manager foundation and RPA business analyst foundation. So these are the highest level of certifications that you can keep in your resume. Adding a first like this RPA starter and RPA foundation is okay for a fresher, not anyone at above the level of fresher. And even people are expecting you to complete advanced certifications if you are having, though you are going as a fresher. So just check on it, what you need to keep. So target advanced certifications. Okay. And academic certifications also. One more important thing, a fresher will not be able to complete advanced level paid certification. They will be working only on the academic certifications. Even me, I got my paid certification only last year, but I'm working in this industry for the past 8 years or 9 years, close to 9 years. So remember that paid certifications are not mandatory, and people will see and ask questions based on your technical expertise that you place in your resume, not based on your certification. There are some criteria and there are some organizations who are filtering out people only based on certifications. Like, okay, I have enough money. If I'm already certified, if I'm currently earning 8 lakhs, I will go for a 16 lakhs package. I will not go for a 10 to 12 lakhs package. So companies have enough money or enough budget, and they want only paid certified people. They will try to filter out, but out of 100, there will be 1 or 2 companies, or at least 10 companies. You have 90 other % of the companies that you can target if there are companies which are filtering out based on the certification. Now, achievements can be anything that is related to your work, or anything that is related to like even publishing a custom package in UiPath marketplace. Any hackathons one, or any kind of appreciation that you got. Appreciation, and what is the reason? So you should be able to explain. Okay. Now, organizations are important because, again, this will help me to identify if you have some kind of MNC expertise, or my questions also will be based on that. People who are in MNC often tend to get or understood that they don't know, other than their technical expertise, they don't know other fields. For example, if I'm a developer in one of the MNC, I will not be given access for maintenance or administration of an orchestrator. That will not be given to me. Now, in the interview also, they will be okay with some scenario like that. So mention important organizations, and mention organizations. If you are if you're working from 1 to 2 months in one organization, and if you're skipping that part, don't add that in your profile. For some reason, they have removed you or you left the organization, don't add anything that is less than 2 to 3 months of experience in your resume. You can say that I am looking for a job, and that is the reason I have gap, or I need to travel, and that is the reason I need to take this gap. That's enough, fair enough. Okay. Don't keep anything less than 2 months. It doesn't seem to be too good. Okay. And also mention organizations and duration. How many years did you work on it? What is your core role and industry? Did you work as a developer, lead, or manager? Or don't mention as a fresher. Say start with the developer role, because even if you go as a fresher, you will not be there is no technical role as a fresher. There will be technical role as senior developer, junior developer, or associate developer. Go with that. And with respect to technologies and also industry is utmost important, because if some organization is looking for someone with technical exposure as well as healthcare professionals, or they know about healthcare industry, so such kind of roles will go to someone like BA or managers, where they need to know one niche skill on how to implement, as well as they need to know the industry. If you ask me, I am not good with any industry. I am technical expert. I am good with technology. I am not good with health industry. I'm not good with in the insurance industry. I'm also not good with any kind of hospitality industry, where majority of my automations go. Because when I'm checking with an automation, I will be considering what is my requirement and how to implement it, what is my end goal. So that will be my focus area as a technical expert. But business managers need to talk with customers and clients. They will talk a lot of nuances about industry level words. So if you are not able to talk to them, then consider yourself as a technology expert, not as a business expert. But if you are if you are working on a business roles, you need to know and understand the industry as well. At least you need to understand how the industry will work. If you are working in an insurance industry, you need to know how an insurance is made, and even before insurance is made, what are the other activities that will happen. So these are important for you. Okay, now very important detail here, technologies. So people often write Windows computer, Windows programming or Windows OS, like Windows 10, Windows 11. So don't write this, don't waste your space. If you really know something like Unix or Linux, which is kind of unique for this profile, and you know how to maintain them and how to work with them, so mention them, and mention .NET, because UiPath and all the major platforms works on .NET. You need to know C#, VB, .NET. You need to know SQL Server. You need to know Git. You need to know about DevOps. Okay. And these are the keywords. Now people, when they search, they will search for these. And you also need to know what is Jira, and or else you also need to know what is VSTS. Okay. These are the keywords that normally I see in a profile of a UiPath resume. .NET, because UiPath is majorly working on .NET. SQL, if I need to work on anything on the SQL details or databases. APIs, API level information. So these are important. Okay. Now in projects, don't mention 100 different projects. Mention 3 projects, last 3 projects. And also mention their duration. Okay. So did we extend our time? Sorry. 7 to 8:30. No, we are still 15 minutes up for the time.
10-15 minutes are there. Vachi.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. So durations you need to mention. Something that you must remember in a project, when you are mentioning project, this is where most of the red flags I can see. I would like to explain a simple concept on this. There is something called sizing of a project, which is small, medium, large, X large. Okay, so let's assume that in the beginning, profile summary is something that I also see. Profile summary, like how many total experience that I have in that, how many years of profile summary. Okay, so if you are asked, or if you are telling that you have 2 years of experience or 3 years of experience with UiPath, what do you think, how many projects you can keep in your profile? 3 years of experience. For a 3 years of experienced person, how many projects can you keep in your resume? I'm talking about the count, not the project descriptions that we keep. How many projects? Let's say that how many projects you have developed so far within your three years period. You can add it in the chat. I'm going to see 6 to 10, 5, 4, 6. Okay. 3, 6, 3, 20. Okay. 6. Okay, let's have a realistic understanding of what is the sizing. This is important. Now, a small project is something that is having a timeline of 1 month. A medium project is something that's having a timeline of 2 months. A large project is having at least, at most, the timeline of 3 months. Mostly we will not pick large projects. And X large projects, anything above large, above 3 months. In organizations, RPA is used to identify a quick wins. For example, I cannot take a project that have a development time of 6 months, because within these 6 months, nothing will remain, everything will change. The requirements might change, the input format might change, the complete process might be changed. Okay, in RPA, people always see for quick wins and quick fixes, and for a longer time solution. Okay, I cannot say that, okay, I will create an app and that app I will take 6 months to develop. In the same way, you cannot say that an RPA project you will take some 6 months. Every project must be small to medium and large. Okay, and if you are working on small project for 1 month, for a 36 months or 3-year period, you should be completing how many at the minimum? Please add it in the chat. At a max, exactly 36. Every month you need to complete one project. So at a minimum, you need to add 30 projects in your resume. Okay. Medium projects. How many? Divided by 2, 18. Large, how many? 12. So this is the maximum number projects you can keep. Now, in every profession or in every career, you cannot do only large projects, you cannot do only small projects, and you cannot do only medium projects for an extended period of time. Is it correct? Okay. Understanding that, and also remember, when you are developing, there is also something called maintenance period, and there will be something called bug fixing. There will be something called improvements for the single project. Okay. So in this way, if you consider, you can keep for a month, you can keep one large project, 2 medium project, 2 small projects. Okay. And at least 1 medium project. So let's count how many months this goes to. This is 3 months. This is 2 months. And this is, this is 2 months, correct? And this is 2 months. Okay. So 3, 2, 2, that is 7 months of time you have accommodated for development in a 12-month period. Maybe you can add one more 2 medium projects, which goes to 4. Okay. So 7, 8, 9. Every year you need to make at least 9 projects. At least 9 projects. Let's say that you are starting new, so you will take only 1 project. This is realistic. On this realistic scenario, we will do 1 medium project, which goes to how many months? 7 months of your working time. And how many projects you have completed so far? 4 projects. Every year, if you have completed 4 projects at the max for a 3-year period, how many you would have completed? Exactly. And I'm telling you, this is the minimum, because we left half of the year into a maintenance phase. So this is a minimum of 4 projects per year. You must have. Anything less than this is a red flag, and you cannot keep more than 18 because let's say that you are saying that I have completed very big projects 3. And I have completed very big, very small projects of 3 and medium projects of 3. Just consider this itself is taking around 9 months. Okay, a minimum of 4 projects and a maximum of 6 projects per year. So for a 3-year time period, you can have at a max of, at a minimum of 12 projects, max of 18 projects. So don't go and tell that, okay, I have deployed some 100 projects, I have deployed some 50 projects. That will not work out. Don't say that I have developed only 1 or 2 projects. Even that will not work out. Give this realistic number on the profile on the top, and you should be able to answer enough questions, and this must give you enough details on what you want to do. Okay, so that is more about durations and profile summary. Okay, so I'm going to stop the discussion at this point, because this is enough for you to write and understand what details we need to have. One last 5 minutes that I would like to take. How many of you updated your Naukri profile today? If you are looking for jobs, how many of you have updated your Naukri profile today? Have you opened and updated it today? If you have done that, press add yes in the chat. If not, add no in the chat. Okay, so everyone who mentioned yes, okay, there is a poll. This is great. Okay, I see most of them no. So if you haven't updated your Naukri profile today, it means that you're not looking for the jobs, or you're not ready for the interviews. Even if you apply, your profile will not be picked up by the interviewer, because all they will get is the latest updated resume when they search. Okay, and if you are not updating it today, your profile will not be showing like updated recently. I'm sharing the results, and I'm going to stop the sharing. Thank you so much for the poll. Let's go ahead into important details of just a second. Post, okay. Okay. Sharing my screen once again. Let me know if you're able to see. Can you see the screen? Okay. So your resume should have all these keywords. Maybe you can take a screenshot if necessary. If you are missing any keyword in your resume, it means that you are missing on your jobs or important information. Okay, if you want, you can take a screenshot. These are what people will search with in your Naukri profiles or LinkedIn profiles. A profile with containing attended automation or desktop automation or advanced developer certification. These are what people will search with. Okay. Stopping the share, I'll share it again once more with the document. Okay. Now, how to name your resume? Can anyone, can you guys add your resumes if possible? Or else just give the name of your resume, what you named your resume as. No need to type in or send your resumes across everyone. Just type in what is the name of your resume. Let's see in the chat. RPA developer. So how to mention keywords in a resume? Like when you are mentioning profile summary or project description, make sure that the words are available in those places. RPA resume UiPath. Okay. Got it. Got it. So there is a template that you can follow for writing out your resume names. First thing, go with your name, Vajrang underscore UIARD underscore (10 years) okay, dot or underscore BA or SA architect dot PDF. So name underscore your certification. You can mention advanced developer or advanced certified. Current years of experience. And what is your current role? Maybe lead or developer or senior tech lead. And the extension. Why this is important? Let's assume that all your resumes are piled up in a resume management system. And if I am searching for UIARD, it will be easy for the system to directly search for the name of the file rather than the contents of the information or contents or the information in the resume. The same goes for your Naukri profile as well. When you're mentioning your Naukri profile, headline should be your certification, years of experience, and what is your role. Mention this. These are important. Okay. And the better way of using the keywords is in Naukri profile, there is a specific place called keywords. Make sure all the keywords at the max, you add them. I think there are some around character limit. Try to identify what are your strong points and add them. Okay. I'm going to stop it right here. And let's also take a feedback and any questions in next 15 minutes. And we are going to close this session. I'm going to send you the document that I have prepared in a while. But yeah, you can go ahead and ask your questions if you have any. Okay. I can't unmute. Yedikondu, please unmute everyone, or please give access for mics for everyone. Mic access for everyone.
They can unmute themselves.
Yeah, please unmute yourself.
Either raise your hands, I will unmute.
Okay, even that's good. I'm checking with Krishna Chaitanya. Fantastic session. This was in 22 now. Okay. One question: persons who go through proxy, what type of projects they need to work on? That your proxy must tell you, not me, because you cannot keep your own project and you cannot expect your proxy to reply back, right? To explain that you cannot do. Ask your proxy. Oh, this is nice.
Vijeta. Yeah, I'm unmuting you, Vijeta. Vijita, sorry.
Vijita, yeah.
Yeah, I sent you.
Oh, sure. Okay. So actually, like, I don't have any experience on .NET or VB or C sharp, but I can code on Studio like the way I can. But is that correct? Like, can I keep like I know in the skills that can I put C hash or VB or .NET in that case?
Remember everything that I asked you to keep that, only then your profiles will be picked up. These are the best practices.
Sorry, actually, I joined very late in the last 10 minutes only. I like joined.
You can check
But
with the
really wanted
recording.
to
Will
join
be
since I
posted.
even the different time zone, I got confused with the time. So
Got it.
that's what, like, see, whenever I attended interview, I worked as an admin in the last 2 years. Like, but whenever I try to give interview for development, they used to ask me like how good I am in development with .NET or
Correct.
C sharp. So I don't know how to answer that, because like I know like what are the methods that we are using, or
So the better way how
keywords.
to do it is keep them as that, and see what are the questions that you are going to get once you keep them. The first and second interviews you will face issues because they will ask you questions that you don't know. By the next time, please be prepared with whatever they are trying to ask you. This is how you need to do. Okay, keep that or you have UiPath understanding as well as .NET. Now, even when you are going for an interview in .NET, or you are not going for exclusive .NET interviews, right? For UiPath, you know how to implement that with .NET. So, yeah, thank you so much for everyone for giving the poll. Now, all you need to understand and think is, when you're working, you already know, tell that you know, and they will just ask you questions based on RPA as well as based on the development. If you're able to answer, well and good. Don't be in a assumption that, okay, I don't know, I haven't done anything on C sharp, so I should not tell that I don't know C sharp. Just add it. Most of the people, even I don't know C sharp, I don't know .NET. But I learned over a period of time, and even now I don't know .NET or C sharp, but I know how to search and how to write the code. That you can learn faster, even in the interviews.
If anyone have to ask any questions, you can raise your hands. We will unmute. Either you can ask your question in the chat box.
Okay, I'm sharing my WhatsApp link. Vijita, did I answer your question, by the way? Vijita?
Yes, Vajrang.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Next one, please. I'm going to give you a link. Please wait for a while. I'm going to close the session as well as give you a link.
Manoj Kumar is there. He have one doubt. He's raising.
Yeah.
Manoj Kumar.
Go ahead.
Hi, Vijay. This is Manoj.
Hi, Manoj.
Actually, yeah, I have total nearly 7 years of experience, and the
Okay.
last 4 years I worked in RPA. And in this RPA, 3 years I have in automation anywhere experience, and and 1 year I have in UiPath experience. But coming to development, I have experience of 3 to 4 months only.
Okay.
Rest of experience I am taking as a technical lead in a UiPath
Okay.
project.
Okay.
So if I want to switch the organization, and then do I need to brush up more in the development role or not?
If you're going as a lead, you need to concentrate more on business scenarios. Okay. Purely lead. But if you are going as a techno-functional role where you need to write some code, of course, you need to brush up your skills. Majorly, you will have issues in the second round and the technical rounds of UiPath, where you will be more focused on answering with respect to automation anywhere and other tools than concentrating on UiPath. That will be a roadblock for you, Manoj.
Okay.
Because if let's say that if you want to manage queues, how will you manage? Like, let's treat this as an interview. How will you manage queues in UiPath? Can you tell that?
Yeah, like through RE framework, by providing the inputs.
Wrong. So queues doesn't deal with RE framework. RE framework has a default possibility to work on queues. So this is the problem. Now, when someone, if I'm really experienced with UiPath, I will not start answering RE framework as the major target. I will tell what is the requirement for queues and what are the different stages of queues we have and how to create them and how to work with them and what are the different ways of working on queues. I will not go into RE framework. This is the roadblock that I'm talking for you.
Got it.
Okay. Let's take one more example. Now, when you're deploying a solution, how will you deploy?
Yeah, like we have to move our entire code as a package, and through orchestrate we have to deploy.
Can you give some specific details on it?
Like in the detail sense, in orchestrator, the production bots we have to be check the access related information, and through orchestrator we have to provide the bots details and the time of scheduling if it is in.
Okay, let me tell you, you're going on a generic basis.
Okay.
Okay, you're not going into specifics and you're not telling how exactly it is done. Might be you haven't deployed at least one project is what my assumption is.
Okay.
Okay. Now you need to go into specifics, and that's what your level of answering when you're telling that you are already a lead is not sufficient to what you're already answering.
Got it.
Yeah. Next question. Did I answer you? Did I give you enough information, Manoj?
Yes, yes, correct. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Next one, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Prasha, go ahead.
So in a resume, we are supposed to include some particular projects, right? What kinds of projects can we include?
What you have done, you can keep anything that you have done till now.
Means I've done many projects, including RE framework, PDF operations, email operations like that. So, are there any particular advanced projects I'm supposed to include?
Not for you, not required.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
If anyone is there, if you want to connect with the Vajrang, he already sent the message in the chat. You can directly connect with him.
And one more link that I would like to give.
Yeah.
Just a second. I'm just forming it. Can you give me 2 minutes?
Yeah. You can take.
Okay, just a second.
Still, if you have any doubts, you can send the message in the chats directly. Either you can ask in our WhatsApp groups also. Already we have, I think most of you join in our WhatsApp group, RPA Zone.
Okay. Okay, I have added an automation for Instagram. So all you can do is go to this link and just ask in the chat how to prepare a resume. You will get the document. The Instagram link is provided in the chat. Okay, you can disable chat for everyone so that this don't go out. Just ping how to prepare a resume. How to prepare a resume is the question that you need to ask. Are you getting replies? Everyone who are trying to ask?
We need to send the direct message or?
Yeah, you can send a direct message.
Yeah.
There will be a link called certification plan. You can click on that link to get access for this document. Are you guys getting the message with the document link? Click on that link. The document will be opened for you. Let me know if there is an issue. We are done, Nedkondu.
Thank you, guys. Let's look into that right now. Thank you, Vajra, for providing your valuable information and giving your valuable time to the students and who are the RPA developers looking for the job changes and all these. And thank you so much. And next time, all of you guys, you can stay updated with the RPA Zone. I'm just sharing my screen. Let's wait. Is my screen is visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Yeah, you can visit the rpazone.com.in. Sorry, rpazone.in. Here it is a one-stop solution for all your. If you are looking for a UI path, any RPA tool, we are adding some more. And this type of webinars we will conduct with you, all the industry experts. Okay, and webinars and all these. We have some of the articles also in rpazone.com. And we recently launched one chatbot that will help you. If you click on here in the bottom, if you click on here, it will help you that all the, while you are, if you are a developer, if you are a beginner, if you are doing any live projects or you are practicing, if you are getting any errors while you are developing the robots, while you are practicing, you can directly ask the chatbot. It will give the answer why we are getting that. Like if you are getting UI element is not found, it will give the explanation of it. and resolution for it, why it is getting. Let's wait. See, this is the explanation why UI element will get hit, what is the plan for it, and to resolve how you can follow these steps. Okay, you can use the whatever error you are getting, and you can use this, and you can share your feedbacks to the anytime if you are not getting accurate results or something for any individual question. If you are not getting, you can share your feedback to the rpazone.in@gmail.com anytime. Either you can connect, you can share those screenshots in the group, we can rectify it. This is how you can utilize the this RPA Zone assist. You don't need to search in the Google or somewhere, directly you will get the resolution here. Okay. Anyone have any questions you can ask? Finally, we can conclude the meeting.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.